Hey guys, welcome. I'm Lesley Giovannelli. I'm here at Sonoma Fit, and we are set up here today for Vinyasa Sculpt. I have today a mat with me. I have some light weights. Obviously you're working out at home, so whatever you have is fine. If you don't have light weights, bottles, cans will also work as well. Also, 90% of what we're going to be doing is going to be body weight focused, so don't worry about it if you don't have that. Find a nice little spot in the corner of your house if you have it. We're here to help you stay healthy and fit, and we're glad you're here. So go ahead and get sit up here if you can, a nice comfortable seated position. We'll start with that tall spine. Go ahead and close your eyes. Find some grounding through the hips, and then start to find that length here in the spine. Feel the crown of the head moving up towards the ceiling. And then if you can, start to imagine that third eye. It's kind of between your eyes and your forehead, right in the middle there. I want you to see if you can focus that internally here. So just start to check in with the body. Notice if there's any stress, any tension, any soreness, anything within the body today. Just start to leave what happened before this behind. Try not to think about what's going to happen later today. See if you can just come to this present moment here in this nice, proud, yet easeful posture. Those shoulders drop away from the ears. Find some ease through that upper body. And start to unite together here with the sound of our breaths. We'll take a big inhale through the nose, fill up. Big exhale through the mouth, let it go. Good again, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Good again, inhale, fill up. Feel the crown of the head rise towards the ceiling. As you exhale, feel those sits bones ground a little bit deeper into the mat. Good, one more here together, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good, go ahead and flutter those eyes open. Let's start to add a little movement to our breath here. We'll inhale those arms open overhead. Good, as you exhale, take a twist to the right. So that left hand comes outside the right knee, right hand plants. That gaze is over the right shoulder. Think about that tall spine. Keep the crown of the head moving towards the ceiling. Good, let's come back through center. Inhale, arms overhead. Good, exhale, twisting to the left. This time, right hand outside left knee, left hand plants. Gaze over that left shoulder. Good, one more time, each side. Inhale, arms up. Find that length here as you exhale, twist. Left hand outside right knee, gaze over that right shoulder. Good, coming back through center. Inhale, arms up. Good, exhale, we'll twist to the left. Right hand outside left knee. Keep that spine long. Good, let's come back through center. Inhale, those arms overhead. Good, as you exhale, you're going to place those hands down. Come on to the hands and the knees and set up for cat-cow pose here. So wrist, shoulders, elbows are stacked. Those knees are right under the hips. Good, start with that long spine here. Good, from here we're going to inhale round, bring that chin to the chest. Press the floor away with the palms of the hands. Good, exhale, arch. That gaze comes to the ceiling, let that belly drop. Good, inhale round. Pressing through the tops of the feet, palms of the hand, tuck that chin. Good, exhale, arch here. Good, two more. Inhale, round. Really exaggerate that movement of the spine, like you're stacking one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, arch. Good, last one here. Inhale, round. Big breath in, tailbone towards the ceiling. Good, exhale, arch, gaze comes towards the ceiling. Good. And then exhale, come back through that neutral spine. Go ahead and separate those knees here so that they point towards the side of the mat. Good. And then we're going to sit back low in those hips and those heels and let that upper body fall. So in child's pose here, I want you to see if you can find that grounding through the lower body and then start to find some length through the upper body. So those fingertips start to move towards the top of the mat. Get that connection there between the forehead and the mat while you're sinking low through the hips. Maybe those fingertips move out towards the top of the mat just a bit more. Good, you guys. One big breath together here. Inhale. As you exhale, fold in. Good. So keeping these slow, steady breaths here throughout our practice, or you come into your ujjayi breath, which is that constricted breath through the nose, in and out through the nose, constricting that breath through the back of the throat. Good. One more breath here. Good, you guys. All right, let's come back onto those hands and those knees. We're going to curl those toes under for our first downward facing dog. So first dog of the day, go ahead and pedal those feet out. You can move those hips side to side. Just start to move how it feels good for your body. Keep this super fluid. Let that head hang heavy. Shake it yes. Shake it no. Good. Find some ease here through that head, neck, shoulder area. Nice, you guys. From here, let's hold that downward facing dog. Hold it steady here. You're going to inhale that right leg high. On that exhale, come forward, right knee taps right elbow. Good, exhale, kick that right leg back. Good, inhale, knee to nose, come forward in plank, curl that knee towards the nose. Good, exhale, right leg goes long. Good, right knee, left elbow under the body. Good, exhale, right leg long. One more time through each side, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, right leg goes long. Good, knee to nose, come forward, curl it in. Exhale, right leg goes long. Good, right knee, left elbow under the body. Exhale, right leg long. From here, that right foot steps through the hands. You're gonna drop that back knee, back top of the foot. Good. From here, inhale that chest tall, fingertips are long, Anjali-asana. Good, so that right knee is stacked right over that right ankle. Fingertips are reaching towards the sky. Find some ease through the shoulders here, good. Connect to that breath. Good, exhale, hands frame that right foot. You're gonna curl your left toes under, step back to your downward facing dog. Keep it moving here, still in the warm up. You can bend one knee at a time, good. From here, that left leg goes long on the inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, come forward, tap it, good. Exhale, left leg long. So it's important to take these super slow. Inhale, knee to nose. Slow, controlled movements here. Exhale, long. Not about the speed, more about the control and the alignment. Left knee, right elbow. Good, exhale back. One more time through, left knee, left elbow. Good, kick that leg back. Knee to nose, curl it in. Good, exhale long. Left knee to right elbow. Exhale long. Good, that left foot steps through the hands. This time that right foot, right knee plants. Good, chest hovers over the thigh. Good, and then inhale those arms long. So as you guys know, for those of you who've been to this class is alignment, breath-based. So it's not about the speed unless we're doing cardio. That is the one time we'll ask you to pick up your pace. Good, from here, hands frame that left foot, curl that right foot under, downward facing dog. Good, you guys. All right, from here, go and walk those hands back to meet the feet, nice and slow. Keep a little bend in the knee. Opposite hand takes opposite elbow, ragdoll. So those feet are right underneath your hips. Your head is hanging super heavy here. You're grounded through that lower body, but that upper body, tailbone to crown of the head, is just along for the ride. Let it hang nice and heavy here. Good, you always want to engage that core, suck your belly in under forward folds. Good. All right, let's take a walk back out to plank pose. You're in high plank. We're here a lot in this class. Your shoulders, elbows are stacked. Good. From here, we're going to take a slow mountain climber. Right knee, left elbow. Exhale back. Good, left knee, right elbow. Exhale back. Right knee goes back. Good, give me 8. Connect that breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Neck is long, gaze in front of the mat. 2, and 1. Good, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna go right into an alternating lunge twist here. So right leg goes long. You exhale, right hand outside, right foot outside, right hand. Left hand plants, right arm opens. Good. Back through downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale, left foot outside, left hand, left arm comes long. Good. Back to your downward facing dog. Good. Right leg goes long. Right foot outside, right hand. Left hand plants, right arm opens. One more on the left, down dog. Left leg goes long. Left foot, left hand, right hand plants, left arm opens. Good. Downward facing dog. Good. Hold it here. Bring that gaze towards the top of the mat. You're gonna step that right foot up. Left foot comes up. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back here. Good, exhale, fold. Chin to chest, slowly rise up, one vertebrae at a time. That head comes up last, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, you guys. All right, setting up for our sun salutations. Let's start at the top of the mat. Talk about our alignment really quick. Legs and feet are squeezing together. Those hips are tucked under. Tailbone to crown, reaching towards the ceiling. Before we move, we always start here. This is our home base. Good, from here, inhale, those arms open overhead. Big breath in. Good, exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins, just come up with that flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. You step back to plank. Good, in your plank, let's start dropping down to the knees. We'll drop down to the chest, belly, tops of the feet, thighs pressed into the mat. Those fingertips are spread wide under the shoulders. We inhale for baby cobra. Good, elbows stay tight into the side body. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. All right, you guys, that's always available to you. That's always your modification. In our vinyasas, to not take chaturanga up dog, you drop it down to the knees and work through that baby cobra. Let's bring that gaze to the top of the mat. Step, walk, jump, lift those feet up. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, good, chin to chest, rise up all the way, one vertebrae at a time. Arms come overhead, exhale, hands to heart. Our sun salutations will warm up our body from the inside out, working every muscle here. Good, big breath in. Arms come overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or jump back to plank. Good. Here you have your option. You lower down through your chaturanga dandasana. Keep those elbows tucked into the side body. That heart leads for your upward facing dog. Thighs hover above the mat. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. All right, you guys, that's your option B. When we work through our vinyasas, we work through those flows. You take it to chaturanga through your up dog, or you drop to the knees for your cobra. Gaze to the top of the mat, step, walk, jump, lift those feet up. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chin to chest. Come all the way up, that head comes up last. Arms come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one here for the warm up. Inhale, big breath in. Arms come overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant those hands, step or jump back to your plank. Good, high to low through your chaturanga, through your upward facing dog. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Good, you guys. That head hang heavy here, pressing through the outer edges of those heels, opening up through the backs of the legs here. Good, gaze to the top of the mat, step, walk, jump, float those feet up. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chin to chest, rise and shine. Stack that vertebrae on top of each other one at a time. Arms come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, you guys, right into Utkatasana chair pose. Good, one of my favorite poses. I'm not sure how that resonates with the crowd out there. This is a challenging one. You're gonna feel your legs right away. Squeeze those legs and feet together. You're sitting your hips back here, like you're trying to reach a chair behind you. Good. From here, we take it to 1-inch pulses up and down. Good, so we've got a strength set coming up here. Lower body focus. Start to fire up the legs. Fire up those glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Shoulders drop from the ears. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Good, you guys. Ski jumper pose here. We bring those arms behind us. We're going to hover up onto those tippy toes. Bring that chest over the thighs. I actually don't know why, or if this is even called ski jumper pose, but this is what I feel like I'm getting ready to jump off a mogul here. So reach those fingertips long, engage the triceps here. That chest is hovering parallel to the floor. Your gaze is about a foot in front of your mat. Good, inhale, Utkatasana chair. Good, exhale, come forward. Ski jumper pose, good, inhale, sit back chair. Good, exhale, come on those toes, reach those arms long. Last one here, inhale, sit back. Good, exhale, come forward into that ski pose. Good, exhale, sit back in that chair, hold it here. Little hold, good, give me 4. Drop those shoulders from the ears, 3, 2, and 1. Good, fold it forward here. Chin to chest, slowly rise up. Your heart rate should be up, your muscles should be warm. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, you guys, we're ready for our first strength best base set. Okay, so if you have weights, bottles, cans, grab them. If you don't, you can absolutely do this movement without. It's a lower body set. Our circuit is a squat to a curtsy lunge. We're isolating one side, so our right leg is gonna start moving. So let me show you first and then we'll go for time. You're gonna sit back into those heels, and give me a squat, and then come right into the curtsy lunge on the right. You're just holding those weights at your heart center. So it's a squat to a curtsy on the right. You're keeping that left foot planted. I want you lightly moving that right foot. So see if you can keep that weight in the left heel. All right, here we go. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Good, sit back in that squat, right leg moves. Let's talk about the alignment. In that squat, hips go back. That knee, both knees in your squat tracking over your ankles. On that curtsy lunge, that left knee, left ankle are stacked. Your right knee is bending while your hips, heels, toes, everything tracks towards the top of the mat. Keep that chest nice and tall. Use those legs to create that bend and not the lower back. Good, you guys. Now, when you have the movement, You can add a little speed, and then definitely add your breath. So you're inhaling and exhaling on the curtsy. Good, you guys. Whew. That breath is your fuel. You learn how to breathe and connect the breath to your movements. It will be your fuel. Good. Give me 8. Whew. 7. In 6, we pulse that curtsy. 5. In 4, you guys know I love my leg work. 3, 2, good, you guys. Hold that curtsy. We're all in that curtsy, pulsing it here. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on up, shake it out. I'm not the only one heavy breathing in here, just so you guys know. Adam's on the other side of the camera. We can turn it around and maybe check him out here after this. All right, you guys, we gotta take that same set. That left leg moves, weights to the heart center. We take it to that squat, left leg curtsy. Good, you guys. Find that movement, find that alignment. See if you can keep that weight in that right leg. Just realize how much my mat's moving here. Good, you guys, keep that chest nice and tall. Knees stacked right over the ankles. Hips are moving back. Good, you guys, make sure you're bending at the legs, not the lower back. Your core is engaged. Good, you guys. Add that breath. Give me 8, 7, 6. In 5, we isolate that curtsy. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Take it to that curtsy, we pulse it here. Nice, you guys, that back knee, just reaching towards the floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on up, shake those legs out. All right, we've got our first cardio set. Go ahead and get rid of those weights. One of my favorites, all right, it's a knee repeater. We're gonna start on the left side. You start facing that left-hand corner of the mat. Your left leg's in a 90-degree bend. That back knee is coming in and out of your chest. Here's your low impact. You're not hopping, you're reaching and pulling. Your high impact, you add a hop. Whether you're jumping or not, you're low in that left leg. You're using your core to pull that knee into your chest. Here we go, starting on the left. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Low impact, you reach and pull. I want your heart rate up. Your goal is to get that heart rate up here. What that means for you is different for me or someone else in this group. So you take it to the level that challenges you, that gets your heart rate up. You've got 15 seconds here. Here we go. Just keep moving. You can alternate between high and low. You don't have to commit to both. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake that left leg out. All right, you guys, right into that right side. Let's keep that heart rate up. 90-degree bend to that right leg. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Good, reach and pull. Stay low on the right. Reaching and pulling. Use that core. Good, you guys, you add that hop. You use that core to pull that knee and elbow to the chest. Good, you guys. Already halfway there. Give me 15. Good, you guys, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the heart, step it side to side. That heart rate come down. Use your breath to control that heart rate. Good, you guys, a little active recovery here. Coming right back into yoga. Option to use your light weights, or you do this without weights, completely fine. We meet in mountain at the top of the mat. Good, find that home base. Legs and feet squeezing together. Find that length here in the spine. Drop those shoulders from the ears. Find that tall, proud posture. Good, from here we inhale those arms overhead. Good, exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands, you're back in your plank. Good, working through your Chaturanga Dandasana, you drop to your knees, and you give me that Cobra Pose. Good, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, you guys. All right, let that head hang heavy here. From here, that right leg goes long on the inhale. Exhale, warrior one on the right. Right foot steps through the hands. Left foot spirals to the side of the mat. Hands start on those hips. You want to square that left hip to the top of the mat. Good, when you have that lower body, we'll bring those arms up and overhead. You're in your warrior one here. Good. Okay, option here, if you've got a weight in your hand, you bring them together. We're going to take it down for a little tricep dip. Those weights come down between the shoulder blades and lift. So, in the studio, we have tomato sauce, we've got beans. I know some of us probably have some wine bottles at home. So get creative in what you're using here. Doesn't have to be a traditional weight. Good, engage that core here. Give me 4, for 3. Good, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and separate those hands. From here we open up to warrior 2. Those heels come in alignment in our warrior 2. Good, your left heel's your anchor. Pressing through that left side as you sink into that right knee. Weights or wrists face towards the ceiling. Good, from here we're gonna inhale, bring those arms overhead, straighten through that front leg. Good, exhale, you sink back low. Good, inhale, arms come overhead. Good, exhale, we sink back. Good, inhale. Good, as you exhale, stopping those weights, shoulder height. Good, inhale. I want you to see if you can control the speed here. So try not to let those weights fall down with momentum. See if you can control them the whole way. Good, you guys, give me 4. Connect that breath here, 3. Right knee stacked right over that ankle for 2. Last one here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, we come back through warrior 2, hold it here. Extended side angle pose. Right elbow, right knee, left arms long. Now whether you're doing this with a weight or a bottle or a can, whatever it is, you actually don't need anything here. But I want you to really squeeze the muscle that we're working. Really focus on that. And then use your body weight, your muscles to control this movement. Inhale, left arm long. Exhale, left elbow, left side body. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. So that left oblique is controlling this movement. Back of that left shoulder is working as well. Good. Take it nice and slow. Find the length here first. Good. Now check in with that right elbow. Make sure you're not collapsing into it. It's a really light lean here. Good. Give me 4. Add that breath here. 3. Extend it long. 2. Last one here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Good. Let's come back through warrior 2. Setting up for triangle pose. I'm gonna bring that back foot in just a few inches closer. Straighten through that right leg. Right arm reaches long first. Right hand comes down to the right leg, left arm reaches long. Good, so don't worry about coming down so far on that right side. That alignment focus here is tailbone to crown of the head is shooting in one line. Good, we're gonna take it to an oblique crunch here. You're gonna inhale, left arm long, right weight travels up the left leg, and then we're gonna lower back down. Good, inhale, lift. Again, this is super challenging, even without a weight or a can or a bottle. So I want you to think about that left oblique, put your awareness, put your breath there. Good, and then squeeze as you come up. Super slow, super controlled. Good, give me 4. Add that breath here, exhale, 3. Good, inhale down for 2. Good, last one here. We're gonna take it to a little pulse here. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you guys. Warrior 2. Let's bring those weights to the heart center. Come back through warrior 1. All right, we're setting up for our first balance pose here. The closer those weights are to your body, or any weight you have on you, the easier it is to balance. Find that drishti, find somewhere to bring your gaze, focus there. Then you bring that weight into the right leg, That left leg floats into warrior three. Good, so think about that left hip squaring towards the mat. Good, try not to worry about the height of that left leg. Think about the hips staying square, that chest becomes parallel to the floor. All right, staying here, your added balance challenge. You lower those left toes to the mat on the inhale, and then you exhale, lift them back up. Squeeze through the back of that glute, good. Just 4 of these here, 4. Little bend through that front knee, 3. 2 more here, for 2. Out that breath for 1. Good, you guys, we all meet in warrior 3 for 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and drop that back foot, warrior 1. Hands frame that right foot, we step back into plank, high to low. So listen, you guys, I always tell my classes, inhale that heart through up dog. Balancing with body weight, really, really hard. Exhale, downward facing dog. Balancing with weights, extremely hard, right? Most of us are used to our body weight. You add these additional weights, it's a challenge. Gaze to the top of the mat, step walk, jump both those feet up. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, chin to chest. Slowly rise up, arms come up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. So give yourself a second. Yoga is all about meeting yourself where you are today. Lots going on in our lives, so if your balance feels a little off, it's all good. You just fall out and join us when you're ready. All right, we have to take that series on the other side. We'll inhale those arms up. Good, exhale, dive it forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant those weights, step or jump back to plank. High to low. It took me a long time practicing yoga to realize, inhale, heart open. Nothing is guaranteed. Every day is a new day. Your body's gonna feel a different way. You're gonna be able to do a different thing. And you know what? In yoga, we love it no matter what. All right, from here, let's work on that left side. Left leg floats on the inhale. Exhale, warrior 1 on the left. Right foot spirals to the side of the mat. We're in our warrior 1. Very few things in life nowadays. It's not for a grade, it's not for a judge, it's not for pay, it's not for anything, right? You just do the best you can, you show up. Good, let's bring those weights together to touch. We'll take it to that tricep dip. So those weights come between the shoulder blades on the inhale. You exhale, squeeze them overhead. So those elbows are pointing towards the front of the mat. Good, you're planted through that right heel, staying low through that left leg. See how close you can keep those elbows, those forearms, to your ears. Good, give me 4, 3, 2, good, last one here. Let's go and separate those arms. We'll take it through warrior 2. Those heels come into alignment. In your warrior 2, your back heel is grounded. You're in that 90-degree bend. Wrists or ankles stacked right over the knee, knee over the ankle. Let's flip those wrists to face the ceiling. We inhale, straighten through that front leg, arms come overhead. Good, exhale, we come back low. Good, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink low. Good, so see if you can stop those weights at shoulder height. Good, and then control that movement, control that speed in both directions. Don't let them just fall here. Good, 4, 3, 2, out that breath, last one here, 1. Good, arms come overhead. We come back through warrior 2, side angle pose. Left elbow, left knee, right arm reaches long. Good, find that length here first. So from right fingertips to right heel, how long can you make that line? Good, from here we inhale, squeeze that right elbow, right side body. Good, inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze that right side body. Good. Check in with that elbow here. Try not to collapse into the side. Good, inhale, reach. Send that breath, send that awareness to that right hip, that right oblique for 4, for 3, for 2. Good, you guys, last one here. Nice. We'll come up through warrior 2, working through, we already did triangle, right? We did triangle. All right, let's come back through warrior 1 facing the front of the mat. Good, you guys. All right, we're gonna bring those weights to the heart center. We're preparing for warrior 3, our balance pose. Find that drishti, find that spot to bring your gaze to. You're gonna bring that weight into the left leg. Start to come up onto that left leg, your right leg floats here. Good, again, don't worry about the height. on that right leg. I want you to think about lowering it, maybe squaring off that right hip. That chest is parallel to the floor. You stay here, or you add that movement. You inhale, that right foot taps towards the mat, and then exhale, lift up. So if you did this on the opposite side, good, slowly lifting and lowering, and it felt easier, totally normal. I feel way wobblier on this side. I'm not left-handed. Good, just 2 more here. Just acknowledge it, no judgment attached. Last one here. Good, right leg comes up, you meet in warrior 3 for 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's let that back foot fall. From here, hands frame that left foot. We step back to downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Good, you guys. All right, quick little core move here. If you've got something in your hands, a weight, a can, or a bottle, just roll them to the side. You're gonna come forward into plank pose. You're gonna give me 1 push up here, knees or toes, you lower down. Exhale, press up. Right hand plants, left arm open, side plank. You're on the outer edges of your feet. Option here to drop that bottom knee, or you stack the sides of the feet here on the mat. Good, exhale, come back through center. 1 push up at the top. You lower, you lift. Left hand plants, right arm opens. Good, back through center. Push up here. Inhale, exhale, press. Right hand plants. Left arm opens, good, back through center. 1 more each side, lower, exhale, lift. Left hand plants, right arm opens, good. This is really gonna help with our chaturangas, good. Exhale, press up. Right hand plants, left arm opens, good. Hold that plank here, hold it here. Last move, bring those legs and feet together to touch. From here, you're gonna tap that right knee on the mat on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Left knee goes. So you're alternating knee taps. Lower core here, back is nice and flat, wrists, shoulders, elbows are stacked. That gaze is right in front of the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. Go and drop to the knees. Knees are wide, sit back in that child's pose. Take a breath, take a moment. Good, you guys. You made it. Let that heart rate come down just a bit. When you're ready, we'll come back up. Good, you guys. Let's grab some water and a towel. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're right back into cardio. For our next cardio set, we're gonna go into a jack, jumping jack combination. If you're not hopping today, I'm gonna start with that modification. It's a reach and pull. This is where you're at for this jack combo the whole time. The rest of us, the first jack is gonna be a regular 8th grade PE jumping jack, nothing fancy. All right, let's start off just hopping side to side. Get that body moving, shake those arms out. We go into our jack, or to that grounded reach and pull in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, big arms, big legs. Good, you guys. We're landing softly in those knees. Let those muscles absorb that impact. Not the joints. Trust me, you don't want that. Coming from someone with volleyball knees. Here we go. Pick up the pace. Can you make those arms bigger? Can you make it a little faster? Take up space here. Good, you guys. 20 seconds here. Here we go. Use that breath as your fuel. It will get you through cardio movements. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop it out. Here we go. We'll keep that heart rate up. Just taking a little break here. You stay here. I'm going to show you that next jack. It's a punch jack. Those arms punch out, legs go out. All right, I want to see some power behind that punch. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Punch it out. Here we go. Stay nice and low. Knees are bent. If you're on the ground, you're adding a little speed on that reach and pull, or you're punching. Ha! Add that breath. Let go of whatever tension, whatever anxiety that helps here. Ha! You can add that breath. Add that sound. Here we go. Got 20 seconds here. Keep it going. You can alternate between high and low. Just keep moving for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop it out, hop it out. All right, you guys are doing great. One more set to go. For you hardcore cardio junkies out there, here's your last set. It's a star hop. Legs and feet are together. We inhale, arms and legs go long. You're landing in that squat. Otherwise, your options are to keep it in that regular jumping jack we started with. You've got one more set in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Star hop. Arms and legs go long. Landing soft like a ninja here. Good. This is all power. This is a plyo move. So if you're out of breath already, you're doing it right. Good, you guys. Here we go. Last little bit. 20 seconds here. Whew. Love all my different breathing sounds right now. Very creative. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Here we go. 5, 4. Really explosive. 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Hands on heart. Step it side to side. You guys are doing great. All right. We've got one more strength movement, and we're on the floor. It's the home stretch. For this next movement, it's all body weight. We're meeting on the ground, on our backs. Sorry, not on our backs. We're gonna bring our hands and feet out, setting it for tabletop. So tabletop, fingertips, toes will be facing towards the top of the mat. You're gonna inhale that belly up. Good. From here, those knees and toes are gonna wanna flare out. Check in, make sure they stay pointed towards the front of the mat. All right, from here we take it to a tricep dip. Those elbows bend, hips go down. You exhale, press up. From here, those hips shoot back between your arms. Good, you exhale, come back to table. Good, bend those arms, tricep dip, hips go back. Good, you guys. So those hips are only moving because your arms are bending. So it's not a hip raise and lower. It's actually a bend through the back of that arm. You're squeezing that tricep. Those hips go back. Good. Keep that head facing towards the top of your mat. Good. Keep that alignment here. You're using that low ab to create that movement of those hips going back. You can always isolate just the dips here if you're not feeling this core move. You can also just isolate the core move if you're not feeling the tricep dips. Good, you guys. 8. Add that breath. Just 7. If you need a break, take it and hop back in like Adam. 6. Just 5 more here for 5. 4. I love that I'm just calling out Adam. Jenny's here too. She hasn't taken a break yet though. 3. I think I just lost 1. 2. Good, last one here. And 1. Hips go back. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and bring those arms overhead, shake them out. Bring that right elbow up and back over your head. Get a little tricep stretch out here before we move into some back bending. Good, let's bring that left arm up. You guys are doing great. Before we get into our back bends, I feel like we need a little more core. Let's work into our Navasana pose. Start those legs and feet hip width distance. You're gonna grab the backs of those knees. You're gonna sit back, feel that core turn on. Legs come to tabletop. Chest stays proud. Arms come long. If this is going well, you can start to play around with straightening through those legs. Otherwise, you keep them here at tabletop. Good, you guys. All right, Supta Navasana. You're gonna lay it all the way back. Arms and legs go long. They hover. On that exhale, you come back up to boat. Good. Just 5 of these. Inhale. Arms go long. Legs go long. Exhale up. There's 2. 3 more here. Inhale. Exhale. We come back up. Good, you guys. 2 more here. Just lost my count. What are we on? Last one. Inhale. Arms go long. Exhale. Come back up. Hold it here. Isometric hold for 5, 4. Chest is tall. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Baddha Konasana. Soles of those feet come together to touch. Good, you guys. Nice work today. All right, staying here. If you feel this right away, you stay here. Otherwise, you lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, start to fold in here. We've got a little bit more work here to do, and we're in our final resting pose into Shavasana. Good, you guys. Keep that spine nice and long. Let's tuck that chin into the chest, slowly rise up. Good, you guys. All right, from here, setting up for bridge pose. Knees and toes track to the top of the mat, hip width distance apart. You're gonna lay all the way back on your back. Fingertips brush against those heels so you know you're close enough. Good, when you're there, you're gonna inhale, lift those hips up to the sky, tuck that chin into the chest. Nice, you guys. Let those arms fall by your side to start. We're gonna inhale, lower those hips down to the mat. On that exhale, you lift them right back up. Good, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, good. So those hips are just barely tapping the mat. Don't let them rest here. You're slowly controlling that movement. So up and down is exactly the same speed. Don't let gravity or momentum take over here. We're using our muscles here to control this movement. Good, for 8. In 7, we hold at the top. In 6, in 5, in 4, slowly, 3, in 2. On that last one, hold it here, pulse it out. Little tiny movements, those hips move towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, chins tucked in tight, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, just hold it. Check in on those knees and toes. Press into the outside soles of the feet. Maybe you can lift those hips up just a little bit higher. That chin tucks into the chest. All right, you guys, we have 8 more reps here of this full range movement. So you inhale, lower, exhale, lift for 8. Good, 7, 6, for 5, 4, squeeze those glutes, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower those hips all the way down. Go ahead and hug those knees into the chest. You can rock it side to side. Good, you guys. From here, let's let that left leg go long. You're gonna bring that right knee in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers just below the knee. And then I want you to bring that right leg outside your body and start to move that knee towards the shoulder. So that whole left side is pressed against into the mat. That whole left side, left shoulder blade to heel. And then that chin is tucked into the chest. You're slowly using that grip on the right hand to move that knee outside the body towards the shoulder. Good, you guys. And then from here, let's let that right knee fall across the body towards the left side of the mat. Right arm comes long. That gaze is over the right hand. Your right knee is about hip height here. That gaze is over towards that right hand. Your shoulder blade on the right side is working towards the mat. Good work, you guys. Let that heart rate come back to normal. Starting to bring that energy down to the floor as we work into our final resting pose. You've earned it, you made it. Good, let's come back through center, switching sides. This time that right leg goes long, left knee comes to the chest. Interlace those fingers just below the knee, that whole right side's pressed into the mat this time. Good, tuck that chin into the chest, using that grip on the left side. That left knee comes outside the body towards that left shoulder. Nice, you guys. Let's bring that left knee across the body. That left arm come long. The back of that left shoulder blade works its way towards the mat. That left knee is just about hip height. Gaze is over onto the left fingertips. Feel that nice opening through the lower back. Good, you guys. Let's come back through center. We'll bring both knees into the chest. We'll slowly rock and roll up into a forward fold. Those legs come out long. You're gonna scoop back until you're kind of on your hip bones, your sits bones here. So just scooch that flesh back, good. And then tailbone to crown stays long. Inhale those arms up and overhead. As you exhale, we fold forward. Good, so you're engaging that core, you're keeping that spine nice and long here. Those hands can fall wherever they fall. You can be on your thighs, on your knees. If you have that peace sign grip, you can take on the big toes. You can use that as like a little lever here to fold that upper body over the lower body, good. So this is not a static pose. I want you to make this fluid by inhaling and then exhaling, fold in. So we use the breath here to engage the core, lengthen through the spine, and start to move into this forward fold. Thanks, you guys. You should feel really good on the hamstrings, opening up through the backs of the legs. Beautiful work today, you guys. I'm so proud of you working from home. I mean, all of us need to keep our movement, keep the consistency in our life of the movement and the exercise. Keep it up. Great job. All right, you guys, let's come all the way back up, nice and slow. Let's bring those arms out long. You're gonna suck that belly into the spine, hollow it out. We're gonna lower down to our final resting pose, super slow here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Let those arms flop open, let those feet flop open. Close your eyes here. Start to find a place of stillness. So from all of that movement, all of that work we just did, it might feel a little bit funny, a little bit strange to come to just this frozen pose here on the floor. So give yourself a second to just ease into this. Start by feeling those legs become really, really heavy. Maybe you feel the ankle bones and the backs of the knees in contact with the mat. Let the floor start to hold them up. Start to feel that heaviness through the arms, through the chest, through the shoulders. Start to just release everything in between. You feel that floor beneath you, just let it hold you up here. Relax the muscles of the face if there's any tension there. And then start to just bring that awareness, that attention back to the breath. Try not to let the mind wander out yet to where you're going to next. See if you can keep that focus, that awareness, where we started with that third eye here, internal. Use that breath to stay here, present moment. I want you to start to imagine those inhales and exhales as an ocean wave. On that inhale, that wave comes into the shore. That exhale, imagine that wave going back out into the sea. As you focus here, make that a little meditation. If you've never meditated before, that's okay. This is a wonderful place to start. Keep it super simple. Just focus on that breath moving in and out of the body. And then lastly, I want you to start to call to mind a word, a feeling, an attitude, something that you want to start to cultivate right here, right now. What do you want to bring out to those around you today? Is it patience? Is it kindness? Is it positivity? Is it forgiveness? Whatever that word is, whatever's resonating with you in this moment, I want you to start to meditate on that. As you inhale, you say that word, and as you exhale, you repeat it. Start to cultivate that feeling, that vibe, that attitude. The more that you repeat it, the more that you bring it into your heart, into your mind, the more your actions will be guided by this, the more you'll attract that energy. A couple more breaths here. Repeating that word. Beautiful. On that next inhale, let's reach those arms up and overhead. Find a full body stretch. How much space can you create between those fingers and toes? Adding movement back super slowly. Calmly, keeping that sense of ease within the body. We'll meet back up at the top of our mat. Comfortable seated position. Your time to get there. When you get there, we'll sit up nice and tall. Let those hands rest on the thighs. So right where we started, this tall, easeful, but proud posture. Great work, you guys. All right, we are gonna end today with 3 deep cleansing breaths. So I want you to find whatever it is inside you that's not serving you, anything that you don't care to carry with you today, we are gonna blow that all out. So let's inhale through the nose, fill up. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. 2 more just like that, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good, last one here, biggest one, inhale. And let it go. Beautiful, you guys, go ahead and flutter those eyes open. So I don't know if you felt a difference after that breath, but just a quick reminder, anytime throughout the day, anytime you can incorporate some type of breath, whether it's just inhaling and exhaling slowly, you can count the breaths for a count of 1, count of 2, count of 3. You can trace your finger. I was doing this with some kids earlier. As we inhale up, You exhale down the finger. All of this breath work, these breath exercises are going to be really helpful. And that's not just when you're practicing or when you're working out. It really applies to any time throughout the day. So thank you guys for practicing. It's wonderful that you're doing some work at home, and we're so happy to be here to share this with you. Namaste. Thanks for joining us today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe to Sonoma Fit.